Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It is 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, which means it's time for a video with Matt in it. Sorry about that.
Yay!
I know. Today we have a Craig test, which means that Matt is going to try and fool me with a trick. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. But first of all, I genuinely want to say to you, your Q&A was good. We've in the NETRIX now. We've actually.
That was a compliment.
So the Discord server that's attached to the NETRIX,
Yep.
that Chris James is spearheading.
He is.
It's really kicking off. It's doing really well. I mean, there's a lot of engagements, lots of sessioning, and he's organising lots of events. So
There's too many rooms in there. I don't know which one to go in.
He did a Q&A with you. I'm doing a sneak peek of my 2023 release schedule. I think I'm doing that like in the next day or two. He's got interviews with Mark Kirstein. He's got like a Q&A with David Jonathan. He's got another one with Ben Harris.
Yeah.
And that's just the start. I mean,
it's nuts.
It's mad. And
It's
all
like
of that.
legendary list of people, and then
And all of that is just in the Discord, though. Like everything that's popping off in the Discord is great. Anyway,
and it's free if you're on the NETRIX.
I know. So your Q&A was amazing.
Thanks, man. It was really nerve-wracking, and I'm amazed that anybody actually wanted to be there and turned up. Well, thank you to everybody that did. It was great.
A ton of people there. It was
really
cool.
It was fun.
But this is not about the Discord. It's about you trying to fool me.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. But we dug deep into Penguin's vaults in order to have you fool me this time. You're not doing a current one. You're not doing a new one. You're doing a slightly older one.
I am.
First of all, can we talk about what it is? Because I don't know what this is at all. This
Bam.
Eternity by Emran Riaz.
Yeah.
And I don't know what this is at all. All I noticed is it says Quran's Medallion on steroids. Now, I'm a big fan of Quran's Medallion. I've actually published a couple of different versions of Quran's Medallion myself. And I don't even remember Penguin bringing this out. So I've got no idea what this is.
I don't know. I think it's only like a year old or something.
I don't know. No idea. I'm very, very interested. So this is Eternity by Emran Riaz.
Yeah.
You're going to review it as well. But first of all, I want to see a performance of it. Can you do that?
I can try. It's great. It's quite complicated. It's a little bit different to what I normally do, but I quite like it. It's good. Okay. Right. So, what we need to start with is I need to take you into my world a little bit.
God.
I know.
Okay.
Brace yourself. So we're going to look at energy. The energy is.
We had a conversation about this. I was talking to you about my chi. Remember?
Well, we can channel your chi. But
I'm all chied up still.
You were, but you were novice with the chi.
No, you remember I was making stuff float and knock over.
Yeah.
I was cheering my ass off.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to go a little bit deeper with this.
That's what she said.
I know. So we're gonna channel some energy, which is quite cool.
Okay.
I kind of like all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Channeling energy and crystals and all that kind of stuff. So I quite like all this. So as you can tell by the stuff that. So we're gonna get you some help as well.
People would say I need help.
Many people have said you need many different forms of help.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to start today. This is the start of your journey.
I'm excited.
You're lucky. Okay, so what I need you to do, a lot of people gain energy from other people around them. So I need you to picture somebody that when you're around them, you get good energy, positive vibes. Yeah? Not me, obviously.
Don't worry, you're not being pictured. You're not being pictured. It didn't even cross my mind.
I know it would have been me had I have said
no.
It would have definitely been me. But yeah, somebody when you're around them, you get positive vibes, good energy, and we're going to help you. Somebody that you're close to, and you get So you got their name. So picture the first letter of their name, the first name, and the first letter of their surname.
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
You tell me what it is. You can tell me the letters.
RP.
RP. Okay, perfect. We need to try and figure out who that is. Don't tell me, but we're going to try and figure out.
I think it's fairly obvious.
Is it?
Somebody I hang around with that I'm close with.
Yeah.
How did that not click
faster?
faster?
I got it. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's little shite. Okay, so we're going to use that little shite to help channel some energy for you.
Okay.
Now, the way that we're going to channel the energy is, do you know about crystals and stuff? Okay, well, I mean, the one that I wear here is black. anthracite, I think it's called, or something similar.
Okay.
Now, this is used for multiple different things. One of the things that this is used for over the top of anything else is protection.
Okay.
So it's a protection crystal. It gets charged up, and I wear it around my neck so when I'm on my motorbike.
So you're telling me that you practice safe magic?
Yeah, I do.
Good.
And that kind of, it's a protection thing, so it helps me with protection. There's a little medallion on there too, and it when I'm riding my bike around, it protects me and helps me as I'm riding around. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do, and we're going to try and figure out if this actually works or not. Okay, so we're going to start off with something that's a little bit cool. We're going to put that back in there for now. We're going to start off with something that's a little bit cool. I need some items.
Okay.
Have you got any items on you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like what?
AirPods.
AirPods.
Phone.
Phone. Keys.
Keys. Okay, we'll just do those. Now, what I'm going to do something on. We're going to do a little prediction.
Okay.
Just something that's a little bit different. And I've got this little box of billets. Okay. A little stack of billets.
Yeah.
And I'm going to write a prediction down. So with the person, I mean, obviously we all know who that person is. So you're going to be able to channel his energy really well, I think. Okay. Because you've obviously got a really strong connection. Yes. So I'm going to make a prediction here. And then what we're going to do is use this as a little start off point. Okay. To see what we can do. Okay. Okay, so what I need you to do is I'm going to use this actually. So with your left hand, or you put your left hand out, and then this hand put here, like this. Okay. And we're gonna, because with these crystals, you'll know when they're charged and they're charged to you. You can't let anybody else touch them. So I'm going to touch them, and we're going to channel this through me, through you, to your hand. So hold your hand up above here. Which one? This one. And this one up, like this, okay? Now I want you to go over the top of those three items, and when you feel an item that you get kind of drawn to, I want you to stop over the top of it. You getting anything through?
Not right now. I'm waiting for it.
It'll get there.
I'm waiting.
I might have to touch you if this doesn't actually start happening soon. Just to
I might have to go visit HR.
Power up the energy. Just when you get over the top of one, you get a feeling, just stop. There?
I felt it.
You felt it?
I felt it.
Okay. That's cool. That's good. So you've genuinely felt that? You felt there was an energy over the keys? Cool. Turn that card over.
Boom.
The keys.
That's really impressive.
It is impressive. And we were channeling RP and that little shit's energy. Yeah. And I knew, the weird thing about it was, we knew it was going to be him.
Did we?
We knew it was going to be him, and we knew it was going to be, that was going to be the energy that we were going to be, channeling. We did, because if you look at the medallion that's been on my neck the entire time, it actually says RP.
Wow.
And you can keep that.
Whoa.
There's a souvenir.
That's cool. That's engraved.
It's engraved on there. It is engraved onto the medallion. RP.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool. I very much like that. I like that presentation. It's very different to the normal handling of the Quran medallion. It's nice. It's really, really nice. This is the bit where we stop the video for a second.
And you tell me how it's done.
And I'll guess. And then we can talk about it. Okay, let's stop the video for a sec. So we had our little discussion break. I was about 99.99% of the way there.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect anything else.
But that's not what this is about. What this is about is whether the trick's any good or not. And I like that final revelation. I like the fact that it's sort of engraved onto the thing.
It is engraved.
Now I've seen tricks where things are engraved before, but they're not as practical as this. This was a very practical method, right?
Yeah.
And what's interesting is this is actually the same.
Yeah, it is no longer there. It is the same one. So that is genuinely my pendulum.
Yeah, it's exactly the same thing.
It's the same one.
So it's very, very practical because you can literally have that hanging around your neck. You just go into your pocket to get this. You then put it away. It's really practical when you think about it.
Yeah, that literally hangs around your neck. You can have it there all night until you do the trick, and then all you've got in your pocket is a stack of billets.
But the reset is fairly quick as well, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, you could basically have a bunch of these.
Well, that's the question. How many of these do you get?
You get quite a few. I'm hoping they would do refills, but you get quite a few of them.
Oh, you do, yeah. Yeah, you get a bunch of them, yeah.
So you've got a good few gigs worth there, and then hopefully there would be refills available.
So you get quite a few of them. So you could, like, if you wanted to do the... I don't think this is one that you'd do every single group in an evening.
No.
I think this is the sort of thing that you would do to a bride and groom.
I thought exactly the same.
And you'd do it as a special thing.
Yeah.
But what I would do with the bride and groom is you wouldn't want to use their initials because you know they're going to think of their partner, and you would know that. But maybe a year or a month or a date that's really
or something
important to them, a date that they consider to
not
be
the wedding day, because you
know
that, but
you know, the date that they think is the pivotal moment in their relationship where everything changed and you realise you were the one, and then you predict the date.
Like a child's name or something, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Something important.
You'd probably have to change the presentation a little bit.
Well, in the explanation, in the tutorial video, there are a whole bunch of different ones. So they go into great detail at the start about how it works, and it's a really eloquent tutorial. Everything's super clear, and there's about I don't know how many routines, 4, 5 maybe, full routines on that they go through in detail as well, and they're all completely different. So the routine that I just did isn't one of the routines that's on the tutorial. The routine that I just did is a mixture of 2 of the routines that are on the tutorial, just because I felt like that worked better for me. I really liked the idea that in one of them they used a pendulum, but then I also liked the idea of doing the equivoke with the 3 different items and stuff, and the way that they do that is the equivoke is different, and then the way that you use the pendulum is different, but I kind of wanted to combine the 2 and put them together because I thought that worked quite well, and I felt comfortable doing that. But there are a bunch of different alternatives on there with loads of different ways to use it, and he comes up with some really good ideas of things you can do with it, and it's a really good tutorial. It's
great. I mean, it's really, really nice. It's flown under my radar. I think it's flown under a lot of people's radar. I don't know if many people are even aware of this trick.
I've not seen it before.
Yeah. I quite like, as long as you can justify preparing this at some point in the routine, I like just having it as a kicker ending. So you don't actually present the trick, but maybe you're doing something with them, like the year or whatever, and you're doing something completely different. And then at the end, as a big finale, you say, but I've been holding on to this the whole time, and on here is a thing, and it's got the information on there, you know. And it's making my mind race, actually. There's a lot of stuff you could do with this.
There is, yeah. I mean, it's never ending, the stuff that you could do with it, really. You could work it into loads of different stuff. You've just got to, like you say, be able to, at some point, do what you need to do. But yeah, I like that with the billets. I think that's great. You made that really easy for me as well.
You're welcome.
I was just like, yeah, best case scenario. But yeah, I really like that, and that's a good for the mentalism side of things and using energy and all that kind of stuff. The way that I mean, obviously, I've literally just learnt it like yesterday, so that I'm going to be able to evolve that and make it much better than what I just did. But I kind of liked that, and then having that as like an added kicker at the end, I think is great. So
would you do this?
Yeah.
Because it's not your normal type of trick.
It's not, but I can make it mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that's what I like about it is it's really versatile. So I think most magicians would be able to fit this into their style. There's stuff that you could do with that to make it your style really easily. There's stuff that I can do with that makes it my style really easily. Tom Mullinger could make that his style, whereas Tom Maloney could probably make it his style too as well. You know what I mean? They're completely opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to performer. So I think that it's really versatile and there's a lot of people that would be able to do something really cool with it.
I love it. I love it. So what are you going to give it?
I like it. I'm going to give it 95.
95%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it.
And
It's got my mind racing. I don't know if I'd do it that much, but I definitely road test it. I'm going to give it 85%. I think it's good. I love the idea. I love the fact that it's very self-contained. You got the billets, you got the Sharpie, you've got this, and then that's it.
That's it.
I do very much like that. But as I say, I don't think that this is the trick that you do 6 or 7 times in a night. This is the person. This is for the CEO of the company. This is for the birthday person at the private party. This is for the bride and groom at the wedding.
Yeah. I'm actually excited about what else I can do with it, which is why I'm giving it so high a percentage. Because I think with a bit of extra time, more than like 12 hours, I reckon I could really do something cool with it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. Do you like that, Michael?
It's really good.
It's really nice, isn't it? Yeah.
And Mike's seen a lot of magic now.
Mike's seen a lot of magic. Yeah.
And if Mike thinks it's cool, then it's cool.
Maybe we need to start doing the Michael test.
Mike's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if Mike thinks it's cool, it's cool.
Well, you know what, mate? Thank you very much for joining me on
You're welcome.
the Great Test. We'll have to do a Matt test next week, and I'll try and fool you with the trick. Won't be hard. It's simple. It's simple.
Yeah, I'm not denying it.
It's because you don't know that much at the moment, but you're learning every day. You're learning more and more every day. The amount that you do know, considering 6 months ago you were like our version of that weird guy from L&L Publishing that was just like, like, it just shows how far you've come.
That almost sounds like a compliment.
It was. You're very good.
Almost. You can keep that.
Oh, thank you. I'll treasure it forever. I won't throw it away or lose it within 5 minutes, trust me.
It'll be in the bin before I leave the room, I'm guessing.
Maybe. Thanks once again for joining us right here on the Craig Test. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Do you have, get the box again, do you have Eternity? It's flown under my radar. If you have, what reactions are you getting from it? Let us know in the comments down below. And thank you once again for joining us. If you want to see more, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back again tomorrow. I'll be back with Ryland tomorrow doing a full review show. So go check that out. And Matt will be back next Tuesday.
Will I?
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
We can't get rid of you.
Okay.
We've decided we're going to keep you.
Really?
Yeah, you're like a little puppy that we can't throw away.
God damn it.
We considered putting you in a bag and drowning you in the river, but...
I mean, sometimes that's at the top of the list of options.
But instead, no, he'll be back with another Matt test. We'll see you again. Honestly, are you advertising? Are you auditioning for QVC?
Yeah, I reckon I could smash it.
I reckon you could
as long
do
as
that.
they let me wear a hat.
I think they will.
We're right in there.
That's a face that's made for QVC right there.
It's made for radio.
We gotta go now. See you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.